28:48.
Bring it out.
I want to prove that you are the Israelites. You're both the Israelites according to the Bible.
Bring it out.
The book of Deuteronomy. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst.
You see that? Jude and sister, what's your name? Ciara. So Jude and Ciara, the Bible says that.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
The Bible says that the real Israelites will serve their enemies. So the real Israelites, which is Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and so on and so forth, the 12 tribes of Israel, they will serve their enemies. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst.
So, did you hear that, brother? It says that, what?
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst.
It says that the Israelites, right, in Sierra Leone and in Jamaica, you will serve your enemies.
Right.
Read.
And in nakedness.
You will serve your enemies in what? What's the first one?
In hunger.
In hunger, you serve your enemies. Right?
And in thirst.
And in thirst, you serve your enemies. So, when you want food, you go to your enemies to get your food. That happened during colonization, and that happened in the slave trade.
Right.
Our forefathers, the so-called Jamaicans, the so-called West Africans, we had to serve our enemies for food. Even today, McDonald's, we go to McDonald's, it belongs to the enemy.
Right.
Even whether Ray Nephews, Walls, give me any Jamaican meal, anything. Anything, Aki and Saltfish. The ingredients that you use to make those food comes from your enemies.
Right.
Read on.
And in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until they have destroyed thee.
So let me ask you a question. Yeah?
Let me ask you a question.
When come forward so you can hear me. You need to go. Have you got a flyer? Have you got a flyer?
Okay, so you understand that you're an Israelite. You understand that? Okay, my sister, do you understand that as well? So you have to go home and read that flyer and inquire some more. Okay, because you have lived your lives as West Africans and so-called half West Indians and so on and so forth. So when you go home, make sure you read that flyer and go on YouTube and search IUIC and find out your nationality according to the Bible.
Right.
Because the kingdom of heaven is for you.
Right.
The kingdom of heaven is for you, nobody else. Okay? So all praise to the Most High. If you're still listening, finish this verse. Finish that verse. Let me show you something before you go.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
We put a yoke of iron upon our people's neck. Read that again. Make sure you pay attention.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
What race of people had yokes of iron upon their neck?
Bring it out.
What people? You tell me now. Black people, Hispanic people,
Right.
the Native American people.
Right.
They were the people that fit this description in Deuteronomy,
That's right.
which is a curse. We had yokes of iron upon our neck, even in Africa as well.
Bring it out.
Even in Africa,
Right.
we had yokes of iron upon our necks.
Right.
In the slave trade, in America, the Caribbean islands, in Jamaica, in St. Lucia, all over the Caribbean and all over the world. We had yokes of iron upon our necks. Even the Arabs put yoke of iron upon our necks.
That's right.
All nations put yokes of iron upon our necks. Why?
Yeah.
Because it was a curse upon our people.
Right.
I'll give you verse 15. Because all these curses, this black and black crime, getting killed by the police officers, racism, it happens for a reason.
Right.
Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day,
Yeah.
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
You see that? It says that if we didn't keep the commandments, like the laws, the instructions that the Bible, like for instance, thou shalt not kill is a commandment.
Right.
There are many commandments in the Bible, and because we refuse to keep those commandments, we would have curses upon us. The curses that's being spoken about here is slavery.
Right.
Slavery is a curse in the Bible.
Right.
It wasn't by choice that slavery happened.
Bring it out.
This was prophesied years ago by Moses. He said that if we didn't keep the commandments, we would go into slavery.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today.
That's a curse.
Good.
That's how we know. That's how we know that we are the Israelites today.
That's right.
So I want to show you some commandments. Are you guys together? You're not together? Okay. I want to show you some commandments. Give me Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. Because some of the commandments that we broke, I want to show you so that we can start keeping them. Okay? And so that we can undo the curses. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Read that again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Tiara, what does that mean? Tiara, sorry, what does that mean?
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
It says that the woman, you need to go. All right, you can go, but check the fly. Make sure you check the fly, yeah? So read that again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So the woman should not wear what pertains to a man, Tiara. Okay? So the woman should wear woman apparel.
Good.
As it says in 1 Timothy. Give me verse 1 Timothy. So the Israelite woman should not be wearing man's trousers or jeans or dressed inappropriately anyway. Read that. 1 Timothy.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Sister over there on the bench. What does that mean? You know what that means? No, I have a guess. Read that again.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
So, sister, we're talking about apparel. It says that the woman should adorn themselves, right? You should be beautified in wearing modest apparel.
Good.
Not wearing men's garments like we just covered. Not wearing revealing garments like mini skirts and jeans and so on and so forth. Revealing dresses. You should be wearing modest apparel.
Good.
You know? Modest apparel.
Modest apparel with shamefacedness and sobriety.
So the Israelite woman should be shamefaced. Sister, you know what that means to be shamefaced? What does it mean to be shamefaced? What does it mean to be shamefaced? Read that again.
With shamefacedness and sobriety, not with braided hair.
Hey sister, what does it mean to be shamefaced? What does it mean to be shamefaced? Not being loud, not all up in the men's face. No, sis. You need to come home. That's what you need to do.
Good.
Because in church, they have never taught. They didn't teach you this in church. Never. So why are you going back to church? You just heard this. You should be saying, teach me more. So we're going to teach you more because you should be coming home to your nationality and what's required of you as an Israelite woman. So read that again. Keep reading that one.
Not with braided hair or gold or pearls.
So it's not saying that you can't have nice hair or jewelry, but it's saying that should not be your main focus. Like the women today, all they care about is the way they look. That's why they have long nails, right? They got long fake everything. Everything's fake. Like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. They're all about their looks. So read on.
Or costly array, but which becometh women. But which becometh women professing godliness.
But you should be a woman that professes godliness. Godliness should be your focus. It's not saying that you can't look good, all right? But you have to dress modestly and you must show godliness. Godliness, sister. Okay? Are you understanding this, sister? Are you understanding this, sister? So how are you going to dress from now on? Because that's not modest. That's far from modest. So how are you going to dress from now on? So, hell no. Deuteronomy 20 verse 5. Hell no. That's not modest. Exactly. There you go. So you need to wear women's apparel, women's dress. There you go. That's the two things. The two criteria for how you dress. Okay? Give me Zephaniah 1 and 8. Zephaniah 1 and 8. Because every time you don't keep the commandments, sister, there are consequences for that. Okay? Zephaniah 1 and 8.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 8. And it shall come to pass, in the day of the Lord's sacrifice, that I will punish the princes and the king's children.
So, sister, it says, in the day of the Lord's sacrifice, when Christ comes, right, he's going to punish our people. Okay? Read on. Why?
And all such as are clothed with strange apparel.
Did you hear that, sister? Yes, all those that are clothed in strange apparel. So if the Bible tells you to dress a certain way, and you don't dress that way, that's strange to the Most High. Because you're breaking His commandments.
That's right.
Read that.
Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 8. And it shall come to pass, in the day of the Lord's sacrifice, that I will punish the princes and the king's children, and all such as are clothed with strange apparel.
You see that? It says that if you're clothed in strange apparel, you're going to be punished. Same for the men as well.
Right.
For the men that are wearing skirts, wearing women's garments, you're going to be punished in that day.
Right.
So you ought to hearken and keep the commandments. Because remember, we are in this condition today because we broke the commandments.
That's right.
And we keep breaking the commandments. So give me 1 Corinthians 11. Hey, sister over there.
Israel wants to know the color of Christ.
You want to know the color of Christ? Okay, we'll get to the color of Christ in a second. Read that.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So, sister over there, are you paying attention, sister? It says that the head of every man is Christ. So, our head is Christ. Okay?
And the head of the woman is the man.
Sister, who's the head of the woman according to this verse?
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man.
And the head of the woman is the man. So there's order and structure with the Most High.
Right.
Our people don't know about order, but the Most High is about order and structure. So it's the Most High, is Christ, is man, is woman. Read on.
And the head of Christ is God. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head.
So for the men, if we're praying right now, we're prophesying, and we have our head covered, we are dishonoring our head. Okay, read.
But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth,
But every woman on the other side, every woman praying or prophesying. Right now we're prophesying because we're reading the Bible. Okay, this book is a book of prophecy. So right now we are in the spirit of prophecy. So read that.
but every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered, dishonoreth her head.
So sister, right now, based on that verse, what are you doing? Based on that verse. What are you doing, sister, based on that verse? Read it again.
But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered, dishonoreth her head.
No, you're uncovered. You're uncovered. You're uncovered, and we're in the spirit of prophecy. So what you should do is cover your head. You should cover your head, and that goes for you, sister, as well. Because we are in the spirit of prophecy. If you have a veil, you cover your head right now. If you have a scarf, you should cover your head. So what are you going to do, sister? What about right now? Show the Most High that you love the Most High. Soon. Why not now? Why not now, sister, though? Why not now? Give me some. Yeah, there you go. Why not now? You're gonna research. Hey, sister, I'm gonna do research for you right now. Check this research out. This is his research.
Bring it out.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 59. I thought on my ways and turned my feet unto thy testimonies. Verse 60. I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments.
No, I heard the Bible word for word, and I went to do research.
I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments.
Hey, brother. Yeah? Well, I don't understand what you're saying. Read that again.
I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments.
You see that, sister? You should make haste to keep the commandments.
Right.
Hey, brother, come back here. What? Come. Yeah, read that. So, sister, you should be making haste. You should be making haste so that the Most High can also bless you hastily. Right? Because for breaking the commandments, there are judgments. That's why we're here preaching the Bible. Because if you don't keep the commandments, you'll be judged for not keeping the commandments. And this is a simple commandments. Very simple. Cover your hair. Very simple. But now you're being rebellious. Read that.
The book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put no off from day to day.
Sister, don't put off by saying, I'm going to research. How old are you, sister? How old are you? 21 years, you haven't researched, but now you want to research. Read.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
You see that in your security. Why do you think, yeah, I might know that I should cover my head, but maybe I'll do it 2 years from now after I research. Let me do some more researching first. Let me wear some more miniskirts for like next 2 summers. I want to enjoy the summer, right? Then afterwards, I'll keep the commandments. No, you can't do that. You cannot do that.
Used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.